Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of June 17 to 23. Now this week, Cancer, your cards are energies leaving, completing or transitioning. We have the Tower. Focus energies this week, we have the Eight of Cups clarified with the Hierophant, and we have the Four of Wands with some awesome surprises behind there coming in towards the end of the week. Recent past, Cancer, some of you are coming out of a Tower moment. Now, as you can see, the Tower is quite an ominous looking card here, and, very opposite to your bookend card that you've got coming in towards the end. So, we really like this. This is a shift from a difficult time, from a darker past, from, a chaotic situation, progressing into something much happier, fulfilling, lighter and brighter. So, a Tower moment, a Tower is a blessing in disguise. It's not the traumatic experience that we necessarily think it is. It can feel like that. It can feel like a feeling of chaos, feeling that sense of that something's been shaken apart, pulled down, stripped right back, stripped bare in your life. But we've got to remember that a Tower moment comes in when the universe is stepping in to shake things up, to put you on your path, because the path that you were on previously wasn't serving you, it wasn't aligned with your life purpose, and potentially was stunting you from getting on and fulfilling your karmic life lessons. So, the Tower falls because essentially it was built on a shaky foundation anyway. And, the idea when the Tower comes in is we should let it fall, because if we do, rebuild the Tower on that same shaky foundation, weeks, months, or, however long afterwards, we'll find ourselves back in a Tower moment over the same situation. The only way to move through it is to let that fall and then rebuild, a new Tower on a strong, firm foundation, one that actually serves you and aligns with your purpose. So some of you are coming out of a Tower moment, and, after a Tower moment, it can be a time to rest, heal, and reflect on, what you really want moving forward in your future. So, a Tower moment can be a revelation where you see things for what they are, and you decide to make a decision in terms of, could be ending a relationship, walking away from a job that was no longer serving you, leaving a toxic friendship. There's lots of situations that can be a Tower moment, and the Tower moment can be a situation that presents itself in a chaotic way. So potentially, you might have found out that someone was talking badly behind your back. You're actually sort of seeing those consequences, and it can be, it can feel very abrupt, and it can feel chaotic, it can feel disruptive. The good news is this is in your past now, or you're just transitioning out of it at the moment. So this week, focus energy, we see you walking away from that Tower moment. This is your retreat, and you're actually walking into a much more, actually an amazing future, which we'll get to in a moment. So, you knew you had to walk away. I think at a number 8 here, 8 of Cups, you had got the completion that you needed to out of that situation. You had got the sense of mastery out of it. I think there was no more that you needed to learn from the situation. It was probably a situation that you were doing the old staying in there and hanging on longer than you should have. You probably knew the situation was over, the friendship, the relationship, the job, but maybe you were staying in there because it was the easier thing to do. But we can see here with the 8 of Cups, one cup is missing. So it's like, you didn't have that sense of fulfillment. Or maybe now, because you've left that situation, you are feeling a little bit like there is a gap in your life. But, you're walking into a much brighter future here. Now, with the Hierophant clarifying that 8 of Cups, what you're doing now, I feel, is questioning your faith. You're questioning, what the next chapter holds for you, and seeking something that aligns to your values and your purpose. You're seeking a much greater meaning in your life. With the Hierophant, you may even meet somebody who is a bit of a spiritual mentor, a life coach, that kind of person that can help guide you into this sunny new direction that you're heading in. The Hierophant also relates to institutions of committed marriage, relationship and marriage, institutions of university, study, institution of jobs, maybe in a government or banking career, or just the institution of workplace. So it's likely that the situation that you're leaving and moving away from and that caused the Tower moment is related to one of those realms. And what the Hierophant really asks you now is, okay, so you've decided that you're leaving the situation where perhaps values were imposed on you, and you sort of didn't feel like you had that sense of control that you needed in your life. So it's asked you which way you're going to go now. It's offering you a key to unlock the door to head in a direction where you can align with your passion and purpose, and that's going to give you that full suite of cups that you're seeking. So coming in towards the end of the week, and we look at the shift up here and this beautiful bright sunny card and the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is all about celebratory, beautiful, happy times. It can indicate marriage, happy home. It's really just such a joyful and abundant card. It also has that sense of synchronicity or sort of divinity about it with the 11-11 formation. It's almost like you're leaving the situation, and because you left that Tower moment, you're being rewarded with this portal into a happier future. Like I see, when the 11-11 card comes out, it's almost like a portal into another dimension, into another chapter of your life. One that's going to give you a lot more of a sense of stability. It's you walking towards a, number 4 here. This is about stability and foundation. So we're leaving a shaky foundation that didn't have that solidity, and now you're going into a card of stability and happy foundations. It's amazing. Okay, and what is behind that Four of Cups when I drew a second card for the position? Look what I got, guys. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. If that is not the most amazing, positive suite of cards here that you've ever seen, I don't know what is. The Sun is, the most positive card in the tarot deck. The Sun is a card of divine guidance, of, moving into a place where you feel energetic, fulfilled, happy. The Sun, indicates a person who has overcome challenges, has literally pushed through brick walls, broken down towers to get to a happier future. And the Sun is a far-reaching energy. It's not something that's just going to be around this week. It's going to extend into the next few months for you. And it really is that sense of being divinely guided through into this portal of happier times. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it tells you that it is the right time for this. It's divine timing. And that karmic cycle with the Tower is complete and gone. And now the wheel has swung. And they say, have a look at the cards around it to see which way the wheel is turning, the wheel of change. And well, with the most positive card in the tarot deck here, Gemini, Cancer, Freudian slip here, you might be dealing with a Gemini. I just did Gemini, by the way. You are moving into a period of very good luck under that Sun card and the Four of Wands. Some of you, may even meet a partner and get married. Whatever it's going to be, it's an extremely bright future. They also say that the Wheel of Fortune carries 10-year energy, so I feel like through leaving the situation that wasn't serving you and closing that door, you are now stepping into a bright chapter for your next decade. So it's absolutely beautiful. Talks about Wheel of Fortune, new karmic beginnings, moving on to new challenges and not life lessons, but it's the way that you navigate them. Navigate them with that that sense of positivity. Know when to walk away from things. That's the key there. So Cancer, I absolutely love that. Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, Four of Wands. This is your portal to a beautiful new dimension. I don't think I need to say any more about that, Cancer. Enjoy the shift of energy. You deserve it because you let the Tower fall. So Cancer, just keep in mind as a general reading, it won't resonate for every Cancer out there. It will for those it's meant to, and we'll see you for another reading next week.